Hello and welcome back to our Team Lotus F1 Manager Series. It's Friday, the weekend begins here. We've got real F1 and we're back with this series as we're at race 5 of 2025 in Jeddah. F1 Racer, hello. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, round 5 of the 2025 season for this one as we head to Jeddah. And we've gone through practice and qualifying. And as you may see, Danny Ric has put it on the front row. He's starting from P2. Good to hear, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. Doing very well indeed. Yeah, Danny Ric in P2. So last time out, we had a new underfloor that was only ready for one car. We allowed Lawson to have that new underfloor. For this race, the second underfloor was done, so Ricciardo was provided that. So they both got the same underfloor, but we also completed a new chassis and front wing. Because Lawson got the new parts last time out, we thought it would be fair to give those new parts to Ricciardo this time out. And they look like it's a significant upgrade, putting it in P2. So Lawson will get the new chassis and front wing for the next race. But that's why there's a little bit of a difference between the drivers, because Ricciardo's got a couple of newer parts. But as I say, we were not expecting P2. So, yeah, whether we can hang on to that, I do not know. And Jeddah can always be a bit of a crazy one. I think we had about 7 retirements in the first season at Jeddah. So we'll see how we go. Strategy-wise, a little bit boring. They're on the same strategy, but that is the best way round here. So both starting on a hard tyre, going aggressive. Danny Ric's better on his tyres, so he will stop around lap 29. Liam Lawson will be around lap 25. And in the final stint, Danny Ric can go aggressive on the mediums. Liam Lawson will have to go standard. But with that said, I think everything's set up. As I say, starting on the front row in Jeddah. So let's jump in and start this one and see how we go.
The anticipation is really building here. We're now moments away.
Here we go, our car, Team Lotus, on the front of the grid. Piastri got pole by nearly half a second.
And away we go.
And what can we do? Can we hold on and try and gain a podium? I feel like we're probably going to slip down the order here, but let's see how we go. As Valtteri Bottas, the championship leader, sends it down the inside, pops us down to 3rd. Looks like Liam Lawson has lost a place on the opening start there as well. What's tyres? Okay, so we will be slower at this phase then because Ricciardo's on the hards, Bottas, Piastri, medium softs. There's no other hard runner apart from Lawson. It's Gasly. So everyone ahead of Lawson and Ricciardo and around us, all on either mediums or softs. So we are going to be slow at this phase of the Grand Prix. Let's see if it comes to us towards the end. But yeah, Piastri got pole by nearly half a second. He put on a whopping lap.
We just have to get head down.
Let's move that over to there. So Sainz and Verstappen, both the Red Bulls behind us on the soft tyres. So we've got to try and frustrate them really. But we can't take too much tyre life out of these early on. As Sainz, sorry, has a sneaky look at us there in the inside.
Copy.
We'll push on the fuel for a little bit longer. Now got DRS. Is Sainz going to have a go here on Danny Ric? I think he is. Can Daniel Ricciardo squeeze him out? Daniel Ricciardo holds on to it. We've got to try and stay within a second of Bottas and Piastri if we can here. Well, they are starting to pull away. It's now 8 tenths. And Bottas is hounding Piastri. Is he going to have a go on Piastri? I think he is, you know. Bottas up the inside of Piastri. Bottas, the World Championship leader, of course. As we have fallen out of that DRS zone momentarily. Yeah, we're teetering on the edge, so... yeah, I think we're going to be struggling to stay up with those at the moment. So we may go backwards at this first phase.
Yeah, understood.
But it's a long race, long way to go, and we're on a different strategy to these guys. I'm going to ask Lawson to go high on his overtake aggression.
Copy.
Here we go. So these drivers have got DRS on us, and we haven't got DRS. We do get the second helping, though. And we re-overtake Sainz. That would be frustrating for Carlos. Well, it looks like Daniel Ricciardo is going to do just that. Into turn 1. Sainz, though, trying to stick with it. And I think Carlos is going to maintain it. Better traction on those tyres. So we're down to 4th.
On way to as best as we can, okay? Max coming now.
So I don't know if our pace is accurate with us qualifying P2. That might have just been a bit of a worldy lap, but we are on the hard tyres. And everyone around us on softer compounds, so they should be quicker. We've just got to hold them up, frustrate them a little bit, and we should be quicker later on in the race. And of course, we're only 1-stopping, so if some of these are going for a 2-stopper, which will be more likely the soft runners, although the degradation isn't too bad round here. You can make softs, mediums last a very long time. As Bottas and Piastri continue to battle away. Lawson's just fallen a little away from Perez here. There's a bit of a gap to Tsunoda, so he's safe there. That's Ricciardo. Looks like he's got back past Carlos Sainz while we momentarily clicked away there. But he'll be under pressure from about 3 different cars here.
Right then, we can take a look now. Along the
Have
straight
a nice little nose cam here.
There's
DRS assisted. Back past Sainz. Back into the podium positions, but that's not going to last very long. As there goes Sainz. Is Verstappen going to try one as well? He does, so we lose out to 2 Red Bulls there.
So behind you, Alonso.
These guys just much quicker than us at the moment. My only concern is they're not really taking too much out of the tyres. But we'll see how that goes. Lawson is just about staying with Perez and Magnussen. It is actually a DRS train, really, from Sainz all the way down to Lawson. Top 13 have broken away. Ricciardo dropping out of DRS. These hard tyres not working very well, are they, at the moment? As soon as the DRS opens, they're going to be past us here. I'm slightly worried, I must say. F1 Racer, thanks for the follow, buddy. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm slightly worried about this tyre because the degradation... Look at this. We're so slow compared to everyone else. If these were really, you know, if their tyre life was coming down significantly, I wouldn't be too bothered. But it's 4%, so they're not attacking on those softs. And they're just much quicker, so this tyre is just not working for us. Which is mad, actually, because it is the quickest way round here. Typically. But it is not working for us here. Not working at all. And the Red Bulls have dropped us by 2 seconds, and they've got onto the back of Bottas, Piastri, Verstappen, then it's Verstappen and Sainz. Here comes Hamilton on the inside then, so we're just going backwards, unfortunately.
Yep, this is my pace.
So not an enjoyable start here for Daniel Ricciardo.
Okay, keep it clean. Focus on the pace.
These hard tyres very much not looking like the tyres to be on. I think we're just going to get taken by all of this group. We keep chopping and changing with the DRS, but we're certainly slow because all of these cars just being held up by us at the moment.
Okay, good job there. P5, P5.
Look, we lost 4 seconds now to the leaders. This is just not going well, chat. This is not going well for Daniel Ricciardo. He should get DRS again here.
Come on.
But we're losing so much time. Here we go then. Inside of Lewis Hamilton. Yellow flag. Looks like it's Drugovich at the back there. Is it going to stay as a yellow flag?
Copy.
Drugovich has crashed. He's straight into the pits. So that's happened right at the end of the lap. Oh, I thought he was going into the back of the kick there.
Oh, that's where they hit the wall.
Oh, he's just lost it and tagged the wall when he's spun round there. So Drugovich crashes and straight into the pits. So Hamilton's passed us. Now looks like Lando's going to squeeze us out a little bit there.
Just head down. Head down. On behind you is Alonso.
The difference between us and Norris is 2% and 4% on these, so this is just the wrong tyre to be on. Quinn, thanks for the follow, buddy. Much appreciated. Unfortunately, chat, this is not going the way we wanted it to. It's odd though, because even on Danny Ric, he's good on tyres, and the soft to medium just was a lot slower than the hard to medium. But how it's working out on track, certainly hard is the tyre not to be on.
Alonso will have DRS.
Right, Hamilton's not got DRS, Norris and ourselves have, and we're going to slip it back on the inside of Lando. We'll both have DRS again on Lewis, but Alonso's come out of nowhere.
Keep the head down.
And he's straight past us, so we're losing yet another position there. And it could be Charles Leclerc past us as well here. And we see Lawson now in the background, so that shows how poor Daniel Ricciardo's opening stint has been. This is not what we wanted. And the only thing I can hope is some of these go on the hard tyre, but looking at the degradation, I just would not put the hard tyre on. Well, Alonso's used 7%. It's been an unfortunate start for us here. Hopefully there'll be a crossover at some point. Right, we're just caught in a DRS train now. See if Norris can pull us along to the top 4. Still Piastri who leads from Bottas, Sainz and Verstappen. Norris now and this pack that we're in 4 seconds back. Oh wait, nearly 4 wide here. Ricciardo fighting Alonso again. Feel like Alonso's going to be our rival this year. A lot of battles with Alonso already this year. Here we go then. Everyone got DRS here, apart from Lewis Hamilton.
Hamilton.
And when you're the head of the snake, you're in trouble. Hamilton does maintain position over us for now.
Okay, head down. We keep focusing. So we have Leclerc a little while behind. No problem.
Yeah, Lawson's struggling because this DRS train. I need Perez just to drop off, so Lawson will be able to clear him. Norris is not really yet gaining on the top 4, but he's nearly broken the DRS to Hamilton. Although saying that, that's now coming back down. But yeah, the top 13, so Tsunoda really dropping off 7 seconds off the pace now. We started P2, so it's not a very good opening 8 laps for Daniel Ricciardo. Hamilton and ourselves will have DRS on Norris. Hamilton's making the move here. That will hand DRS back to Norris. We'll still have DRS as well. But it's now nearly 6 seconds to the top 4. So this squabbling costing us. We're on the inside there. Still on the inside. It's nearly 3 wide round there. We don't want to open the door to Charles Leclerc.
Get right down.
And Lawson is past Magnussen now. So Perez must have got past K-Mag at some point. And we've breezed past K-Mag there. So Lawson back up to P12 where he started. But he's still behind Perez. Due to stop lap 29 with Ricciardo and lap 25 with Liam Lawson. Let's have a look at the tyres now. Yes, still at 4% in it with Lando, 5 to Hamilton. It's odd, the medium runners have used their tyres more than the soft runners, so I imagine the softs are running on light or conserve, but they're just much better pace on those softs. Now it's annoying because that's the strategy I looked at, a soft on conserve to a medium, and it was showing it's going to be much slower than this, so not sure what's going on there. Lesson learned for next time round, Jeddah. Oh, Magnussen's got back past Lawson. That's not what we want. As we continue to squabble. Have we opened the door to Charles there?
You focus on your race. We have a Ferrari behind us.
Feel like Charles might have a chance here of getting past us. Sends it on the inside. Try and squeeze him out there on the outside. We do maintain position. Bottas has dropped down to 4th with Verstappen now in the lead. This pack is now 6.2 seconds as Magnussen and Lawson continue to fight. Magnussen has dropped out of the DRS. So we might just need to monitor this shortly once we get to the next DRS zone. Well, we've just got to hope that this strategy comes back to us later in the race. Of course, what could be in our favour is running long on these hards if we have a safety car once these soft runners pit. But as I say, there's not going to be too much in it when we pit. Although the leaders have been pushing quite significantly more, haven't they? The Piastri and Sainz are down to 66 and 67 compared to Norris and Hamilton 74, 75. So they're going to have to go through a conserve phase.
Don't worry.
Well, see, this is the second season, round 5 of 2025. Right, Lawson, come on, you beauty. Let's get past it. Actually saying that, we're just going to open the door to him here, though.
Tyre update.
Got to use some ERS here. Dump all of that battery. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. I think K-Mag's still too close to us. Is he? Got to kind of just survive this corner.
Copy.
Here comes K-Mag. Don't let him have it, Liam. He is going to let him have it. Oh, God, that is becoming frustrating with K-Mag.
Okay, be smart and patient.
We need to get the DRS there. I'm going to have to just manage Lawson here for a second. Really difficult. We don't want to lose too much time. We don't want to drop out the DRS. Just got to manage this. Whilst we got this gap, we can get K-Mag here, but I want to have DRS.
Copy. Copy. Take care.
Oh God, we nearly dropped out.
Need to pick up the pace a little bit if you can, please.
I think this is what we don't want to do, is drop out of DRS. Right, we're still in DRS, that's fine. Is he just... No, we did have DRS. Good. Alright, this is what we wanted.
Copy.
This is what we wanted. I want to get him here. Come on, Liam.
Copy. Keep your head down.
As Ricciardo's losing 2 positions, which isn't great, but Liam Lawson, come on, you've got to hold this, Liam. Yes. Finally he does. We'll leave him on deploy for a little while. Can you instruct him to stay behind till that point? He can't directly, but indirectly, how we did there. You kind of just have to manage it a little bit, but yeah, it would be handy just to say, don't overtake. Car ahead, and then just click it off. Well, we're now back into the DRS of Perez. So Ricciardo looks like he's lost out to Charles Leclerc, so now down to 8th. There is a gap now to Russell. Let's say this tyre margin, especially to Norris and Hamilton on the softs, is not great, is it? That was good strategy. GG. GG's. We kind of need the same here. Again, we don't really want to overtake in this last corner. I think it's going to be too late for that.
Okay, copy. Take care.
Copy.
Oh, this could open the door for K-Mag. Oh, we've given them the DRS, I think, there.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, we have given them the DRS. Oh, we need to be aggressive on the defending here. And we don't need to be fair. Alright.
You've done a good job there. Okay, next one is Norris.
And Ricciardo's back past Charles. So still this group fighting away. Danny Ric on the on the outside, lovely. Alright, so now Lawson is on to George. Do need to be in George's DRS really. So Alonso and Russell have dropped off the pace a little bit here. Oh, we really need to push into George's DRS though, because we're going to be under threat. Come on, Liam. Get into that DRS zone. Not quite doing it. We're going to use all our batteries shortly as well. This is difficult. Look how powerful the toe is round here. We've just... Unfortunately, that's just going to be a real struggle from there now. They're going to get back past us, then we're going to swing past them. It's just going to to and fro now because we couldn't close that gap to Alonso and Russell. And you just literally drag the cars along with you here. There we go. This will be easy work for Perez. It's hard out there for us tonight. It's not an easy race. No, Perez, that Williams really hasn't got the pace, but because they're in this DRS train, it's just dragging him along. Right, Ricciardo is back past Norris and Hamilton after all that. We've been focusing on Lawson, and Ricciardo's cleared both Hamilton and Norris. But we've got the same thing going on here, just toing and froing because we can't break the DRS.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
Right, Hamilton back past us, 7.5 seconds to Bottas and that group ahead of us, the top 4 there. Sainz, Verstappen and Piastri will be pitting soon though. Are they 2 stopping? If they are, that 7-second gap isn't much at all.
So we keep focusing on the pace.
That could be interesting. Here we go then. All 3 of us have got DRS on Hamilton. Ricciardo swings around the outside. But now we are going to be at the top of the tree. And everyone else will have DRS on us.
And in front of you is Bottas.
And Hamilton, we can't defend that. So we're going to have to go again. And Norris and his Charles going to be free wide. Oh dear, I don't like this.
Yep. This is my pace.
This is painful. This is painful battling away.
Okay, keep it clean. Focus on the pace.
Okay,
now it's
still
Norris behind.
4%. Norris's tyre management is absolutely ridiculous. And his pace.
Okay.
And Hamilton.
Alrighty.
We're aggressive on hards and at 70%. They're at 64, 65% on softs. 2 compounds softer. And have still got the same pace. As Hamilton is just bolted. He's just beat the DRS there. So maybe he's starting to use some of that tyre life up finally. Sainz is going to be in the next lap or two. Imagine he might even be in at the end of this lap. Let's see. His tyres down 35. He doesn't come in this lap, but I expect next lap. The Red Bulls are actually going to be one of the first teams in, along with Piastri. Although Sainz is now leading the race. Is he going to dip into the pits? No, he's going for at least another lap then. Right, Ricciardo, we caught back up with Hamilton, but this is the exact same thing that we saw in the last lap. We get past here, give the DRS back to these guys behind, and then it's very, very difficult to defend it. If we can keep him at bay... Right, we can try and push here. This is a moment. This is a moment.
You can reduce liftoff.
This is our moment here. We've got to try and beat the DRS before build the DRS gap before the next DRS zone. 7 temps. 8 temps. It's not going down quick enough, is it? Up quick enough. It's just so hard to build that DRS gap around this track. Nine. It's nearly there, but I think... No, Lewis is still going to keep the DRS. It's so difficult to break that to him. DRS is open, and that's just going to bring him straight back to us. So all of that pushing we just done.
We need a little bit more liftoff if you can, please. We need a little bit more.
Yeah, it's just so powerful, the DRS round here. Same with Australia. Australia's another hard track because there's 4 DRSs as well as Las Vegas. So Piastri and Sainz both pit. As this is going to be same again with Hamilton getting past. We did put him on always defend, and Ricciardo's just ignored that and not even covered off the inside line.
That's okay. No, he's directly behind you.
Sainz and Piastri are going to be out ahead of Lawson. They are. As his little battle continues with Perez and Magnussen. I'm thinking about swapping Lawson to a 2-stopper just to get out of that battle. I don't know if that would be worthwhile. What's the pit loss here? It's 20 seconds. So Lawson would come out just ahead of Hulkenberg. He'd have 5 seconds to Stroll. I think we do it. I think we do it. Just try something a bit different. Because this is frustrating just sitting behind them. So let's whack on some softs. We could probably even go softs, couldn't we, from here? Yeah, we could do something like that. Let's go for that then. We're going to bring Lawson in, try and mix it up a bit.
Box this lap, please. Confirm.
No, big box.
Because I feel we've got the pace over these two cars, but we're just dragging them with us. So if we can get out of this DRS train, box, use our pace, and hopefully we'll at least clear these and be in 11th once everyone stops. Verstappen is pitting now as well. So Max is in. Be interesting to see where he filters out.
I can do it.
Don't worry.
It's a slow stop. It's having a nightmare stop there.
Okay, good job. Currently P2.
It looked like a slow stop. Anyway, it's Ricciardo. It's back past Hamilton. Still battling away there. Right, let's see this stop then. Hopefully a nice clean stop. 2.7. That's not too bad for us. Ocon and Teo Porcher pits as well. So that's going to help us trying to come through the pack. Should be out. Hopefully just ahead of Hulkenberg. That's where we need to be. This is a nice little gap that we found. We are indeed. So that works out well for us. Just gets him out of that DRS train. And he's got 3 seconds to Stroll, who's on softs. He's not... There's no DRS trains though, so we should be able to make those overtakes pretty easy. Right, Ricciardo still fighting away with Lewis here. Don't think it's worthwhile doing the same thing with Ricciardo though. I think he's just got to stick at it now. Verstappen did go on softs. So Verstappen is 2 stopping. That is confirmed. The Astri and Sainz could 1 stop if they can make those medium last. I think there's a long way to go though on those. So I feel those that have all pitted already are 2 stopping. And this group of 4 here are 1 stopping. Judging by the tyre life.
Head back down, we stay in the rhythm. Next car behind is
So
Lotus.
those positions just continue to fluctuate. Perez is pitting now. This is crucial for Lawson. Absolutely crucial.
Copy.
It's that slow stop. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful from the Williams team. Because Perez stopped very early, +1 on us. So he could have been very close, but that slow stop, we're very much clear him. So that's the battle we were in. And he's a long way off. So now it's just K-Mag that would need to clear. So the first stage of that works out very well for Lawson.
Management will be very important.
And we're back on with Ricciardo in the same old here. Where have we got to get to with Ricciardo? Lap 29. Let's just forward on a bit because we're just chopping and changing those positions. We'll monitor the gap though. We don't want to fall out of DRS, of course. Lawson has just got past Stroll, which we needed to do. I was then going to jump on track to make sure we get that done, but we didn't need to.
Give it a go.
A much better grip now. So is this going to work out well for Lawson? We
And
are
the overtake is made.
going over to a 2-stopper though, of course. Lawson's got 7 seconds now to Tsunoda, but he'll have to pit probably by the time we get to him. So we're just looking now on Mags, and Alonso is stopped and he's gone on the hards. So Alonso's definitely going to go to the end there. What did we say? Lap 29, we're now lap 33 of Lawson. Yeah, Tsunoda pits, so he's out of the way. So Lawson's got some really nice clean air now. What is the last lap here? Lawson was a 1:34.0. So yeah, he's going quicker than this group of cars. Apart from Charles, who did match it. Much quicker than Magnussen, who he's in a fight with. 1.6 over Magnussen.
Hamilton behind you now.
Well and truly going to clear K-Mag, but of course K-Mag probably will be going for the 1 stop. Alright, Ricciardo, same old then. We're going to have, not Lewis, Lando this time. This group of cars just pulling each other along. Bottas still hasn't stopped, but he was on the medium, so he's having a good races, Valtteri. Getting closer to the pit stops for these. Want to tell me how you're P2? Well, new upgrades on the car. But in fact, we won't be P2 because we're yet to stop. So We'll probably be around P4 to P8 once we've stopped. There might still be a podium on the cards. We do not know. We are on the slowest tyre, of course, at the moment. Still on that hard tyre. Norris down to 41%. Yeah, I feel like Lawson's having a nice little stint now. Now we've freed him.
Copy.
Oh, my bad. Come on for the points. Yeah, hopefully. Should achieve points at least. Lawson, Ricciardo, decent lineup. Yeah. It's funny lineup because Lawson has replaced Ricciardo, of course, in real life. But in this universe, they are teammates. Here we go. We're just going to continue to swap these positions. It is a DRS train, although Hamilton might have just dropped out of that DRS. Has he got DRS? We'll soon see, but we'll get back past Lando here.
On Leclerc is 1.3.
We're just going to continue to swap around with this group of cars.
Okay, good job.
Fastest lap from Verstappen, who, as I say, we do expect a 2-stop, so Verstappen may still be challenging for the victory as Magnussen stops now. So Magnussen's who we were challenging with Lawson. I think we'll be pretty much comfortably clear of him now, but I do think Magnussen's going for a 1-stop. Although, that looks like some nice softs on K-Mag, so perhaps K-Mag is going for a 2-stopper as well. And if that's the case, we've well and truly cleared him. Russell Jordan, let's go. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good Friday. And there we go. So we were battling K-Mag and Perez, and we're well and truly out of that fight. So I think changing our strategy with Lawson, pulling him out of that battle, changing him from a 1-stop to a 2-stop at this stage has worked. A long way to go. He's 9 seconds off Alonso. Russell's about to pit. Yeah, we should see a flurry of pit stops across the next lap or two. As we continue in our battle with these. Oh, someone's crashed there. Was that Piastri who locked up, or was it the Ferrari? I'm not sure, but one of them has hit the other.
Looking on big understeer there.
Understood.
As we're seeing the Norris overtake, I want to see a replay of that. I couldn't quite make it out if it's Piastri that locked up. Or was it the Ferrari? It was Lewis, was it? Or was it Piastri that locked up in him?
The cars coming together right there. That will have knocked their confidence, I'm sure.
Yeah, Lewis then involved. I don't know if anyone's got damage off that. It doesn't look like that. Bottas and Russell pit. Well, it's a double stack, but they're far off each other, so that won't be an issue. Looks like got away with damage there. So Bottas comes out. Max has cleared him, so has Sainz. It's 6 seconds, but Bottas is going to the end. And no penalties given there then. So yeah, it's interesting. Bottas is going to the end. Verstappen and Sainz are going to stop again, you'd imagine. Right, and we expect Lando Norris to come in at the end of this lap. He's on 29% tyres, is Lando. He definitely will stop at the end of this lap. If not, he's at risk of a puncture. Piastri is actually leading the race, isn't he? Because he has already stopped, so he's got good margin on Verstappen, although Verstappen is gaining on this group of cars is Sainz. Van Dorn's mechanical fault is getting worse. Surely Norris is boxing. 26%. Yeah, he's got a box. If not, they'll get a puncture. Jamie didn't get a puncture, to be fair. And there he goes. Lando dives into the pits. So does Charles Leclerc. So 2 out of this 4 pit. Unfortunately, they are likely to get an undercut on us here, but we're going to have to go a little bit longer on these hards. Lap 29 we want to stop.
Okay.
I don't think Lawson is going to be able to play a part in that battle. No, he's a long way off. What's he on Russell? He's 5.4 on Russell. So I think Lawson's going to find himself in a little bit of no man's land, potentially. K-Mag's not too far away, is he, to be fair? So K-Mag might come back at us in this race. Right, Piastri, who has stopped, so this is absolutely fine. We're not really battling Piastri at this phase. Got a bit of fuel to burn off.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
We've finally broken the DRS to Hamilton. Though Sainz he's also stopped, so he'll be on us pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Although Ricciardo is sticking in the DRS with Piastri, so that's helpful. As Hamilton pits,
Let's get ready.
we're going to go for a few more laps here.
No more lift-off required. Let's try to clear him as quick as we can.
Hamilton is back out. And yeah, so for Lawson to get some points, we need a bit of an instant ahead of us, to be fair. But if you're jumping into the stream, you're liking the race, please do like the stream. Really helps me out. And it's very much appreciated. So Maxson's still staying about 2 seconds back. Sainz gets past Ricciardo, but Sainz has pitted. So as I say, we're not fighting those guys at the moment. Magnussen's pace is a little bit frustrating. I thought we would have much better pace than him once we were clear. But that's not proving to be the case. We are going to stop very shortly with Ricciardo. He's going to probably drop down the pecking order a little bit here. But we'll have much fresher tyres.
Okay, how do you feel on the tyres at the moment?
Reminder, a little bit of lift-off where you can.
Okay, understood.
Alright, let's stop next lap. Let's stop next lap. And it's about 20 seconds, so we're hoping we come out just ahead of Alonso and Hamilton. Is what we're hoping for. Oh, it's going to be very close with Lewis, though. Yeah, we are pitting this lap. And Dawn is just constantly getting a mechanical fault pop up. Right, Ricciardo is in. This is going to be very close with Hamilton and Alonso. Oh, it's not now though. No, we didn't want that. It's a slow stop. And it's a DRS train with these. This is going to cost us massively if we don't clear them.
Okay, sorry for that.
We need to be ahead of them.
Reminder, throttle and pit exit.
Come on, run. Danny Ric.
Be ready.
Copy.
Well, we're at the front of the chain, but...
Okay.
Front of the train, but...
Q20 P7.
They're going to be very quick. Their
Norris
tyres are
in
up to
front of you.
temps. And we're in that same scenario. Wouldn't be too bad to lose the position to Lewis and get him back on the start-finish straight, and then try and use some battery to pull away from him. Just trying to get these tyres up to temp very quickly. So he is on the hard, so I feel we'd have the pace over Lewis, but we need to break DRS. We're not going to do it at this part of the track. That's why I'm not using any battery. George very punchy, but he is on softs. Oh, and Lewis.
DRS now.
Alright, here we go. Lewis should get past us here.
Tires are good.
Okay, understood.
Alright. Really don't want George getting past us though. Now we want to deploy out of here.
Understood.
Use the DRS, use the ERS, get past Hamilton
Behind us.
into the first corner, and then we want to push away basically.
Keep an eye on your battery.
Understood.
Alright, we're going to lose the battery here, but we just need to use this first part of the lap, try and build the second up. It is very difficult to do,
Understood.
especially when Lewis is that close. I don't think it's going to happen. No, not going to happen. Lewis is just way too close to us.
Possible P7. Okay, next one is Norris.
Yeah, the DRS train is just so frustrating around here.
And keep up a bit of liftoff for fuel, please.
Understood.
Right, so we lost out to K-Mag somewhere in the midst of all that. Right, Russell has dropped off it here, though.
Yeah, be smart and patient.
Okay, maximum focus on cooling down those rear tires.
Yep.
So, whilst Russell is not going to be in the DRS, we can have a bit of harvest and use the DRS to try and get a bit of battery back.
No problem.
18 laps to go. And a fastest lap from Hamilton, so he was very much pushing, wasn't he, there? We've closed within 2.9 of Norris.
Understood.
This has become a bit of a frustrating race, I must be honest. Not able to really utilise the pace because get bogged down in so many DRS trains. Verstappen is nearly time for him to pit again. Where is he going to come out?
Keep your head down.
Verstappen, 23. He's going to come out just ahead of Alonso as Verstappen. Who's your engine supplier? Our engine supplier is Mercedes this year. Last year we were with Renault. Last year Renault, this year Mercedes. So here we go again. Same old with Lewis. This has been going on for most of the race now, hasn't it? Lewis win the first stage as well in that group of four, though Charles and Lando have cleared us. There's a yellow flag.
Yellow where you are.
Okay.
Piastri has locked up.
Now there's the car of Piastri.
Tam to Oscar.
Things were all right
Fighting
here.
Sainz there.
The wheels just lock up there. What caused that, I wonder?
Oh, did he make any contact with a wall? We don't know. We don't see. Absolutely wrecked his tyres, though. So, in fact, Sainz, Verstappen and Piastri are all going to be in very quickly. Best one out of all of them, in my opinion, because of the durability. Yeah, that's why we picked them, because their regs has changed the engines this year, so we only get 3 engines instead of 4. So that's why we went with Mercedes, so we can stretch those engines out. George is coming back into this DRS train. As I say, very frustrating this race, because we can't break the DRS, even on the different tyres. 3 different compounds here, all doing the same pace, because we're just being dragged along because of DRS zones, unfortunately.
We just keep the head down and we do as best as we can, okay?
And we're not gaining on Norris either, so it's kind of just 7th, 8th or 9th it looks like now for Ricciardo.
Okay, gotcha.
36. We could try something with him as well, because Lawson and Magnussen will pit again. So, I mean, to release Ricciardo, we could get him in on some softs.
You're doing a good job.
Just to mix it up and have a bit of fun in this race. I mean, where could we go really aggressive on
Norris
softs?
3.4.
Where was that? 134. We could go here, which is lap 40. And what we could also do there... I think we're going to go for that. Let's mix it up, because, you know, this isn't the most thrilling of races, is it? We're just sitting in DRS trains after DRS trains. So let's try and mix it up a bit. Verstappen pits again. This may mean we finish 9th instead of 7th. But for the sake of trying something a little bit different, let's give it a go, because we're just going to see this every lap if not. Lewis taking us taking Lewis. Lawson, what lap did he need to come in? It was this lap, wasn't it?
Focus on the pace.
Let's get Lawson in as well. So Verstappen back out. He's down in 9th now.
Copy, pops.
Bottas is going to the end.
Okay, tires are hot.
So Max has got to make up 20 seconds in 16 laps to try and win this race. We're probably expecting Sainz, Piastri in as well. And the rest of them are on a one-stopper. So it's whether Ricciardo can build up enough pace in the last 10 laps to catch them. What is Max on now? He's on mediums. Be interested to see what his lap times are.
Okay, understood.
But Lawson will be in this lap. As Ricciardo back past Hamilton again, but we'll expect Lewis right back past us. Right, here we go. Hopefully a cleaner stop than Ricciardo's. Liam Lawson. 2.5, that's about average for us. So Liam Lawson back out. Should clear Perez, I think. Yeah, probably key that we do, but I think we will. Yeah, it's quite comfortable in the end. So Lawson's fight is with K-Mag, of course. So it depends where K-Mag now pits. You'd think he'd come in now to cover him off, but we'll see. Ricciardo, have we just built that 1 second gap? Oh, let's push. Let's push, let's push. We'll use all the battery here. But if we might have built a second gap here.
Overtake available.
Come on, Danny Ric.
Keep looking after your tires. You did a very good job.
Those two are fighting, so that helps us out quite nicely. Used all the battery, of course. Gap is 1.6 to Russell. Have we finally broken the DRS? We have. We have, for now at least. So do we stay on this strategy where we come in again, or do we carry on now till the end? Is Russell going to stop again? I don't know. The Norris is in the DRS of Piastri. Piastri's not stopped yet again, has he? No. Neither is Sainz. So Sainz and Piastri are going to stop again. I think we go back to the strategy we was on, to be fair. Now we've broken that DRS.
We need a little bit more lift off, please.
I think we go back to the original strategy, because this would probably, as long as we keep that gap to Hamilton and Russell, this would guarantee us 7th place now. And with Piastri and those others pitting ahead of us, it might even be a little bit better. Lawson is gaining on K-Mag, but it's not significant. I think we're going to struggle to beat K-Mag in this race with Lawson. But of course, remember, Lawson is not running the new parts. Danny Ric's got a new chassis and front wing, which really helped out the car.
Get ready.
Liam Lawson has not got those. Pit window is open, but I don't think we're going to go for it. I think we're going to flip back to this. Which, yes, we've used a bit of tyre life there, but we have got some margin. Now 3 seconds to Russell. We're nearly in the DRS of Piastri, who's still yet to stop. And with him stopping again, is he going to make up 20 seconds on us in 13 laps? That seems a bit too much. Seems like a tall order to me. He's just dropped out of DRS of his teammate. I think we can go on a bit of... Oh, no, we can't quite.
Understood.
And you can push on tires. We're good on tires.
Where did you qualify? We qualified P2 with Daniel Ricciardo. I'm not quite sure how. It was a mega lap. I did feel we were going to go backwards, but we were on the hard tyres at the start of the race, and I think that was certainly the wrong call. He looks much quicker now. He's on mediums. But it's still a bit all over the place because Max is 2-stopping, so we don't know where he's going to finish, if he's going to have the pace to come back through the field. Piastri and Sainz definitely stopping again. I think everyone else is going to the end. Let's say Piastri is going to be 20 seconds back on us. Sainz is going to be about 17 seconds back with only a handful, well, 12 laps to go at the moment. I think that's going to be too far.
What do you think about the tyres?
So far, so good.
The problem for us is the McLarens are swapping DRS. That's helping them fend us off for a little while here. I've got to keep an eye on this. Just make sure we stay on track with the tyre trajectory. Easy for me to say. Where did you... Yeah, where did we qualify? Yeah, P2. P2 covered that one. Right, Ricciardo, now in the DRS of Piastri. So what I wanted to do whilst we're in that DRS, just save a bit of tyre life, bring the tyre temps down. It's been a pretty clean race, hasn't it, around Jeddah? As I say, last year I think it was 6 or 7 retirements. We've not had a single one. And hardly any incidents, to be fair. Lawson is now 15 seconds on Magnussen, so he has really shown some pace now. Magnussen will pit again. Yeah, Magnussen will pit again, so it'll be a lot quicker at the end, as Ricciardo is going to get past Piastri then. Piastri, that lockup has really cost him. Took the tyre life out, and he was doing really well. He qualified P1, had really good pace, but that lockup has cost him. He might get back past us with the DRS, but he will be jumping into the pits, I'd imagine, this lap. So this fight is not really going to go on for too much longer.
Okay, to pick up the pace.
Piastri stays out. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that from Piastri.
We have margin to push a bit more.
Be running the risk of a puncture. So is Carlos Sainz staying out. They're really trying to extend that medium, but I don't know why. They're best just to get in now and get some nice fresh softs on. Well, they're choosing not to. Verstappen is still in P9. He's 5.7. He's 7 seconds off Ricciardo. So whether Ricciardo can keep Verstappen back, I do not know.
Okay, head down. We keep focusing.
Piastri's really managing those tyres, though. We've dropped him by nearly 2 seconds, half a lap. And there is Max. And Sainz as well managing his tyres. We're already nearly in the DRS of Sainz. So where are we going to end up here? Suddenly perking up a little bit here. It'd be nice to get some DRS towards the back end of this lap. But I imagine Sainz and Piastri definitely pitting this lap. I don't think the 2-stop is going to work for him. And judging by Max, who's still not making great strides down there in P9, Bottas, the championship leader, has a 10-second lead. He's absolutely loving life out there.
Head back down, we stay in the rhythm.
Sainz does pit. And he gives us DRS for good measure, so that's worked out very well. Piastri pits as well. We've got DRS.
Okay, focus on recharge.
And we'll go standard across this lap now. Basically same tyre life as Lando.
Pulling down those rear tyres.
Understood.
See if we can stick with Lando and do a bit of top up across the way. As Magnussen pits now. We're not too far off Charles Leclerc, are we? That's Ricciardo having a look.
Norris in front of you.
Right, yellow flag. It's not showing
okay.
who. Oh, is it Van Dorn? No, is that just his mechanical fault? I don't think he's retired, has he?
Oh, that's not good. They'll need to retire the car.
Oh, he does need to retire. Has he stopped on track?
And yes.
No, there's a crash.
We've had a crash. What happened there?
Nico Hülkenberg with one of the kicks. Is that Stroll? Very light contact. I think they'll both be okay there. I would imagine a penalty either there. Right, so Magnussen comes out 6.2 behind Lawson, but he's got a great tyre advantage on us. Hulkenberg is going to get a penalty for that, so I know nothing. It was with Gasly, it looks like. And he's got damage as well.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
So we just have to get head down.
This is fine, just fighting with Norris, because we're topping up the battery to having a bit of an attack at the end here. Verstappen is now about 5.5 seconds off, so he is getting closer as Max.
Okay, next one is Norris. Okay, head down, no problem.
Right, yeah, so Magnussen, I feel Magnussen will still have good pace on Lawson. We'll have to see if Lawson can push a bit more on those tyres towards the end. I think that was Van Dorn, I think he made it to the pits, didn't he? Yeah, he did. So Van Dorn has retired with a mechanical issue. He didn't stop on track, which is good, really, because we don't want a safety car in Ricciardo's position now, because that would allow all of these stoppers in terms of Verstappen, Sainz and Piastri, who are nice, fresh tyres, to close right up. So, safety car, virtual doesn't matter, but a safety car would be awful for us now. Virtual or a red flag wouldn't really affect us. A red flag probably would be ideal, because I feel Ricciardo on softs would have good pace. But anyway, here we go. So we're 1.3 off Charles Leclerc, 7 seconds back to Russell, who looks like is now going to release Verstappen potentially. And then he may close very quickly to ourselves. We're not really topping up too much of the battery, are we, across these laps? But what's tyre life looking like now? 63. We're gaining a bit of tyre life back, though.
Charge off.
I wonder if we can harvest, but stay in that DRS. It's very... You have to be mindful, because we really don't want to fall out of the DRS. Just managing the gap. Yeah, that's working out fine. I'm just going to let Norris re-overtake us and do a bit of this, because I'm just building the battery back up and our tyre life. And then once we've got full battery, we can have a bit of an attack. 7 laps to go. Verstappen 4.1, so he is closing pretty quickly to us. He's got good tyre advantage. Magson's now 5.5 to Lawson.
Okay, Norris has got DRS now.
I feel Lawson can have a bit of a push, though.
Need to pick up the pace a little bit if you can, please.
7 laps to go, then.
Copy.
Just dropped a little bit to Charles here, 2.4. Alright, harvest back into here. Lando may well get back past us. Right, can we try and pull a gap on Lando here?
Let's try to take opportunity.
We'll try it. It's going to be very difficult.
Click overtake.
Right, 3 attempts. See Max in the background now as well. 4 attempts. 5 attempts. Come on, Danny Ric. Give us all you got here. I don't think it's quite going to be enough, is it? No, Lando's staying with us pretty well there. Yeah, same scenario really, just trying to break this DRS, but it is a very difficult thing to do around here, and not achievable
we do need
there.
a little bit of lift off for the fuel.
I might keep on the battery though, just to drag us closer to Charles Leclerc.
Okay, now it's Norris behind.
Because Verstappen is likely to catch up, so it might be a four-way battle for the podium if we can drag ourselves to Charles.
Keep the head
It's
down
1.4 here.
as best as we can, okay?
There we go, we can see the Ferrari's getting ever closer. There's Lando. We dump all that battery, but he'll come back at us now the DRS opens.
6 more laps.
Harvestings are here.
Charge on. Overtake available.
Okay, right, now we are on to Charles Leclerc. Max Verstappen still 4 seconds back. 5 laps to go. Bottas looks like he's comfortably going to win this again. What we will do, we'll get a sneaky little save in here, just in case we have any issues. Lawson's still 5.6 on Magnussen, so that's looking pretty good now for 11th.
Okay, keep it clean. Focus on the pace.
And Ricciardo sends one down the inside of Charles.
You're doing great.
I'm going to go back to some harvest here.
Bottas, by the way.
Actually, want to go neutral here because actually we've dropped Lando. So if we can pull away from Lando, this would be even better for us. Lando 1.5. Go back to aggressive.
And we can push on tires.
Don't care if Charles gets past us here. Jack, thanks for the follow, buddy. Much appreciated. Oh, Lando is ever closer, though. We kind of wanted Charles to get past us there. Then we could have used the DRS ourselves, because I think Lando's going to be right back on this battle after this corner.
5 more laps. 5 more laps. Charge off.
Danny Ric continues to hold on to the position.
Can press overtake where possible to discharge the battery a little bit.
Can we push away from Charles? Charles lost a lot of pace there. He's in the clutches of Lando. Can we build a second to Charles Leclerc here? Come on, Danny Ric. It's nearly there. It's touch and go. We've got this. I'm going to use all the battery. We have broken the DRS, but they are very pacey behind us.
We will keep an eye on tire temperatures. I'm really sorry, we need a bit of liftoff where you can.
1.4 to Charles now. We haven't got too much tire life. We are going to dump this battery out of here.
Try to cool down the tires where you can. It's flatly coming up.
All right, now we're going to harvest. We've got a 2-second gap on Charles Leclerc.
We don't have enough battery.
Max Verstappen in the distance. Is he going to gain on this grid? There's 3 laps to go.
4 more laps. 4 laps.
4 laps, including this one.
Charge off.
It is 2.2 to Charles Leclerc, though. Liam Lawson's got 4 seconds on Magnussen. We do have to monitor that. K-Mag is taking it out of him again. K-Mag's probably pushing those tyres quite hard. Come on, you can do this. Go on. We're hoping so. It's 2.2 to Lando Norris. 4 laps to go. Has got a yellow flag. It's Russell and Sainz, is it? Oh, it is. It's a safety car. It's a safety car. This could end as a safety car.
We've had a crash.
Safety car deployed.
This could bring a race to the end under safety car conditions. Carlos Sainz. He loses it. Where's George Russell? Just collected. Oh, George cannot avoid it. Carlos Sainz, an instant all in his own, crashing into barriers, comes across the racetrack, and George Russell is collected. And both of them will be out of the race. That will mean Liam Lawson is promoted to the points. But I'm hoping to take the coward's way out here. How is that not a red flag, to be fair? Sainz retired. There we see them. Will it change to a red flag? Safety car. As I say, I'm taking the coward's way out and hoping we end under safety car conditions. Although, a last lap shootout against Bottas on hard tyres.
Keep an eye on debris.
We could potentially go for the win here. P2 again, because in the game it's 4 to 3 laps, a safety car, so it's P2. It's going to end under safety car.
What position are we?
Yeah, looks likely. Looks like we will end under the safety car. If we don't... Yeah, I think it's too close to the end, though. Sainz gets a time penalty, but it's not going to be applied. He'll have a grid penalty next race. But that should effectively freeze the race results if we finish under the safety car, which mean a podium for Daniel Ricciardo in P2. It'll also mean another P9 for Liam Lawson. But if we did get going... Yeah, all the lapped cars have got to get out of the way as well, so I can't imagine it's going to happen. Right, I just want to say, because I'm scared that something will happen and we'll lose this result. This could be our first podium in this series. If it got going, it'd be 1 lap. Alright, 3 to go. Now going to cross the start-finish for 2 to go, though. And the pack is not even all the way closed up, so I do think it is going to end under the safety car. Yeah, it's not going to come in at the end of this lap, so we are going to end under the safety car. It will peel off on the last lap to allow us to come across the line. But that guarantees Daniel Ricciardo a podium. It guarantees P2. And Liam Lawson guarantees P9 as well. How have you got P2 then? We've got some nice upgrades on the car this weekend, but the safety car has helped us there. I don't know if we would have held on to P2. Haven't been helped by... we have been helped, sorry, by Sainz, Piastri and Verstappen 2 stopping. That wouldn't have helped them. If they 1 stopped, they would have been clear of us. Yeah, P2. Let's see him round the final corner, though. Probably will say safety car in at the end of this lap, I'd imagine. But, of course, it's the last lap, so we can't race until the safety car line, and that will come after we pass the start-finish straight. So here we are, all bunched up under the safety car. It's going to be Bottas, the World Championship leader, that wins the race. More points for him. Max Verstappen only 5th, although he is taking the fastest lap. And K-Mag's going to get points, but no surprises in the points. Still those top 6 teams scoring points. But here we go then, rounding that final corner. Safety car will peel away. And it will Bottas who drives us to the line. It's going to be Valtteri Bottas to win it in Jeddah. But it is going to be a podium. It's going to be P2 for Team Lotus and Daniel Ricciardo. And it's P9 for Liam Lawson. Another double points finish, but it's a podium. We were hoping to sneak a podium perhaps at the end of the year, but we've done it very early on by race 5 with Daniel Ricciardo. What a race in the end. Spiced up a bit at the end there, didn't it? We don't get to see the lovely podium there, but there we go. It's Valtteri Bottas, I say, who wins it, but Daniel Ricciardo. He's gone from real F1, but he lives on. He lives on here, and he thrives. He thrives at Team Lotus. He's not been out of the points all season. He's scored in every race. He had a really good end to the season. He's doing big things for us. He grabs us a podium. That new chassis and front wing really propelled us up the grid. We are going to lay off the design work now and concentrate on research. So we may not be able to maintain really good finishes like this, but we will certainly enjoy a podium. So Valtteri Bottas up 2 to win the race. Daniel Ricciardo 2nd. Lando Norris 3rd. Charles Leclerc 4th. Max Verstappen only 5th. Lewis Hamilton 6th. Oscar Piastri had a good chance of winning the race, but the lockup really costing him down 6 places from pole to finish 7th. Fernando Alonso 8th. Liam Lawson up 3 places to finish 9th, and he's not running the 2 upgrades that Daniel Ricciardo had, the chassis and front wing. So that's a good result again for Liam Lawson as well. And K-Mag sneaks into 10th. As we said, Max Verstappen takes the extra point for the fastest lap. F1 race, mega result indeed for us and Daniel Ricciardo. Drivers' Championship, are we going to have a world champion in Valtteri Bottas? He's extended his lead over Max Verstappen. Lando Norris slightly closes. Oscar Piastri drops down 1. Charles Leclerc up 1 to 5th. Carlos Sainz scoring no points after that incident at the end where he crashed out. Lewis Hamilton 7th, Daniel Ricciardo 8th, and George Russell being, I know he crashed out there, but he's being absolutely dominated by Bottas. Bottas 114 points in the same Mercedes. George Russell only 26 points. And Fernando Alonso is in the top 10. Liam Lawson 11th, and then K-Mag joins the point scorers with his first point of the season, and the rest of the drivers yet to score a point. Constructors, so Mercedes, it's a bit like Max, what Max does for Red Bull at the moment. It's what Bottas is doing for Mercedes, because Mercedes lead the way in the Constructors, thanks to those 25 points again from Bottas. McLaren jump Red Bull into second, Red Bull third, and Ferrari fourth, but there's only, 16 points between the top three still, and Ferrari a little bit back. But look at that, plus 20 points for ourselves. What a points haul for us in Jeddah. So 20 points gives us 36 points. You can see the margin to these four teams, so it'll be very hard to get ahead of those in 2025. But I think if we can snag a few more podiums as we go this year, and in 2026, hopefully mount a title challenge. Aston Martin, as I said, in 6th, RB and the rest of the teams yet to score. So RB on 0, along with Williams, Haas, Kick Sauber, and Alpine. I don't know if we did anything in the fastest laps. No, we didn't, so we will remain as we are there. 10th, still ahead of Haas. Right, we'll just get to this screen so we can save. It should have auto saved, but we were done dirty before of losing that race result. So let's save and let's take in the glory of this. 20 points. Look at Daniel Ricciardo, 32 points this season, up to 8th in the Drivers' Championship. Doing mega things. We did say about replacing Daniel Ricciardo for 2026, but who knows if he carries on like this. It'd be hard to replace him. The only reason we're thinking about replacing him is he's declining. He's 81. He was 82. Yeah, I don't know. If he carries on like that, how can we say no to Danny Ric? RB may be able to say no to him. He's doing big things for Team Lotus. But if you've jumped into the stream, no matter the platform, do like the video before you go. It's much appreciated. And do follow or subscribe. We stream this on a Tuesday and Friday, 7:15 PM BST. Head over to YouTube. All the highlighted episodes are there every Monday and Thursday. But what a result for us. Danny Ric, P2 for Team Lotus.